Look here! Look, listen!
You're a fucking bird. Mexicali Blue is in the chat. What is going on, everybody? Rich of ReviewTechUSA here. And I saw a post from Griffin Gaming, and I'm going to apologize for something. No one's making me do this. I'm doing this out of my own accord. I think that's the right terminology. I didn't get like any email sent to me or anything like that. You got to be careful with the way you word things, and to say that YouTube may have given Quantum TV a pass because they didn't want to seem like they were coming down on a minority was stupid. There's no evidence of that. It's almost guaranteed to be not the case. I mean, if something comes out otherwise, like an email or something, that's different. But it would be stupid of them to do that anyway because it's Pride Month. Why would they make that choice for that reason? You know? Now, so that was dumb, but I think that maybe someone is like a sympathizer, which could happen at any company, like I said before, no matter how great the company is, but there's always bad apples. Hell yes. But you got to be careful, especially with something like that, what you put out there. It was stupid. There's nothing to back that up. And it's almost guaranteed that that wasn't the case. So, yeah, I got to watch what I say because that was dumb speculation with nothing backing it, and it's almost guaranteed that that wasn't the issue. Yes, it was. Thank you, Abby. Like, when I saw Griffin's tweet, I'm like, that was stupid to fucking say. It makes no sense because, especially with the, and of all months, it's like 100% guaranteed YouTube wouldn't do that. And it's irresponsible to say something like that because people are looking for any real, actual racists are looking for any excuse, any fucking excuse, and I should have known better. Because as a person who is not racist, you know that, oh yeah, let's see, there we go. That's my excuse. I could go say it everywhere. You know what I mean? So, there is that. That was dumb of me to say. I owe people an apology. No one asked for one, but I still owe them because I realized, like, thinking back on it, like, yeah, that's a stupid take. It makes no sense that they would have that. That would be a motivator, especially this month, you know? How long do you think it'll be until YouTube actually responds properly and bans Quantum? Back in 2018, it took up to 9 days for him to respond to the whole Logan Paul and Japanese forest incident. Well, they're probably knowing them secretly right now, which would be smart, or they're doing an internal investigation to be like, what the fuck happened? Before we make a statement, we have to find out who tripped up, why they tripped up, what the fuck they tripped up about, and what happened. So, hey Rich, I made a video why From Software's games aren't for me. I responded to one of your videos on it. Okay, if you'd be great if you could check it out whenever you can. Okay. Also, Philip Burnell is a man, I believe so. Who is RHA? Don RHA was pretty much kissing Quantum TV's boots. Who is that? My Steam Deck arrives next week. Multiple intro guy farts, of course. There you go. So, you know, sometimes you could just be, you gotta, I think inflective is the right word, and think about things that you do and say and be like, yeah, no, that was a bad take. So fuck your chat. What are you talking about, Cypress? So YouTube gifted me. Oh shit. I just didn't see it. 7-month chat. Congrats on 1 million watches since 2014. Thank you. Only channel I've ever invested that amount of time into. I really appreciate it, man. That's you're going pushing a year here. So, yes, you could get another fart for the birds. As a matter of fact, no, it's all good, Cypress. I don't know why I just didn't see. It's weird how different. Like, there are times where I get like $100+ super chat, and like the darker red doesn't catch my attention as much as like the yellow color for the 10s. And then there's other times like it does. It just, I don't know. Well, I speculated that maybe because YouTube didn't want the bad press of going after Quantum TV due to his race, they were looking to try to avoid that, but there's nothing to back that up. I kind of said it because I was flabbergasted. It was a stupid thing to say. There's no evidence of that, and it would make 0 sense for that to be their motivator because this is Pride Month. Why would they want to do that during Pride Month? It was a dumb take. It was a dumb, poorly thought out take, and I shouldn't have said it. End of discussion. What happened? Well, I'm pressing play like we're watching a video. We aren't even watching the fucking video yet. Yeah, I always wanted to see this in full. Why Ninja's career died from SunnyV2. Well, that annoyed me too. When people use that race card against me with EDP, I'm like, really? You only talk about black. I'm like, you really want to see the ratio of how many white YouTubers and black YouTubers I've talked about on my channel? Really? They seem like the Get Woke Go Broke plus Halo channel. Who are you talking about? Jesus Christ. Good day. You know, you got to realize, man, I mostly did gameplay footage. It started to subside at the end of 2017. And really it wasn't until 2018, late 2018, that I finally permanently broke away from gameplay footage. He'll never... Dude, because he's still... Do you realize he's never disavowed any of the shit he said? Oh, I disavow it, but it wasn't... It was... What did you say? It wasn't me who said it? So you're not disavowing it. but he'll make sure to let you know that he is a Christian straight man any chance he can get. Because, you know, that people are very, I felt, thank God, I will not sleep better tonight, Quantum. You are straight. You let the world know, buddy. You let the world know. Yeah, he didn't disavow a fucking thing. If he really, like, dude, come on. I'm so tired of saying it. It wasn't that I had a brain fart there. It just, you took down all of his social media as I was streaming and showing the tweets right from his accounts. And he's really, I cannot believe that we are here. I can't believe. And look, I'm against canceling people, but when you're that bad over a period of years, and he's still, like I said, he's going with the lie of it wasn't me. I disavow it, but I didn't write it. Even though I had full control of all of those accounts and shut it down while Rich was exposing the shit out of me live on stream, but I swear it wasn't me. And somehow, some way, we are here. Okay. All right. I cannot wait to find out what happened at YouTube when the dust settles with us. I cannot fucking wait. Because it is going to be a fascinating story. Anyway. Spread my cheeks and go to town. Let out that brown. What's up, Zanza? I don't know why I was expecting. I thought I was drinking myself.
Back in April 2018, when Ninja was gaining 200 million views per month on YouTube, setting...
Jesus Christ. That's like, how many views have I had in my lifetime? Motherfucker is getting that in a month. Please, Dad, please sing me a song about birds. Oh, of course. Birds. Birds. I love birds. They lay turds. I love birds.
world records with Drake over on Twitch and earning $5 million a month from his creator code.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever made in a month off of the creator code was like 5 mil.
Failure probably felt.
Jesus Christ, just casually say that like you lit out a log with corn in it.
Like an impossibility. However, the past 3.5 years have been somewhat of a sobering reality check for the former king of Fortnite, forcing him to come.
He'd sober my ass, man. Yo, and he said, at least he said during an interview, he's smart with his money. The motherfucker could do whatever he wants to now for the rest of his life. He can never work a day in his life again, and he is perfectly fine. I've had mixed results with Blue. Motorola has good phones. I'm looking to go 5G and know their security updates can be iffy, mostly on Blue. I would go Motorola out of the two.
Come to terms with the fact that at a certain point in his journey, whether he knew it or not, something went horribly wrong. His YouTube viewership has dropped by a mind-blowing 97% to between 4 and 6 million views per month. His Twitch viewership...
Welcome to the club. Actually, that would be a good month for me. But, you know, I've also changed my YouTube priorities throughout the years, too, if you haven't noticed. Dad Me Sideways. Have you been watching FOMO TV? I want to hear Quantum TV to say I'm thoroughly tickled and see EDP sit on him and say, yeah, it was me, Rich. Which Rich just watches laughing. No, that would, I do not condone violence. You know that he'll use it again. Oh my God, Rich is saying for another large man to sit on me. Yeah, he just shits that out there. Like that's, you know, I made 5 million off of a code. Jesus Christ.
Has dropped by an almost equally severe 92%, from 125,000 average concurrent viewers to approximately 10,000, all while his
Jesus, I wish I had 10,000 concurrent viewers.
various social media follow accounts, such as Instagram, have been in complete and utter freefall. Perhaps
Yeah, so what? He's fine.
a severe, unprecedented fall was the only inevitable outcome after such a fast, unbelievable rise to fame in the first place. Only 6 months
Yeah, you could not go somewhere without hearing about Ninja.
prior to gaining 200 million views per month, Ninja was basically a nobody. He had appeared on the television show Family Feud,
What do you do?
I'm a professional video game player. I travel across the country and compete playing video games.
and he gained a small internet following of around 100,000 YouTube subscribers as a professional Halo player dating all the way back to 2009.
Charges in, but Ninja's nowhere to be found, dude. I'm a magician.
However,
No shit. You know, and then he takes that I'm attacking his sexual... Dude, I don't care about what your sexual preference is. The only requirement I have is 2 consenting adults. Whatever makes you happy. The fact that I even joke that you have to really make sure people know that you're straight, which probably means that you're not, or at least you're bi. And the fact you get so freaked out just speaks volumes. And whatever, man, whatever your religious beliefs are, I respect them. Whatever your sexual preference is, again, so long as there's 2 consenting adults, I don't care, but you sure do. It's funny. Ha ha. I want some DSP. Also wash your balls. Okay. At the same time, you're getting them. When people like, yeah, so Anthony, I totally agree with you. Evening, Rich. I love the chill streams. You should check out Ken Domick Information Service for some good laughs. The guy is flipping nuts. Ken Domick Information Service. Okay.
Battle Royale seemed to be the genre that Ninja had been born to play. He began to mess around with H1Z1 all the way back in 2015.
Yeah, I remember that was a time people weren't shutting the fuck up about that. It never reached the fever pitch that Fort Brest did, but...
Halo was horrible. No one really on Twitch watches it. And then I switched over to H1Z1, and that gave me a huge viewer boost.
And by early 2017, only 2 years later, Ninja had set the world record for the most kills ever in a single H1Z1 match, while also becoming ranked #1 for North American H1Z1 players, resulting in his first bit of success on Twitch.
At my prime in H1Z1, when I was going for my kill records and getting 30 kill games and stuff like that, I was averaging like 10,000 viewers a day.
Ninja would display a similar level of skill after switching to PUBG, often finishing games with upwards of 20 kills.
So funny. Oh, he's such a failure now. Only 10,000 concurrent viewers per stream. Like, motherfucker, I have a big stream if I get 2,000. He's still, and that's the thing. He's still doing fine. He's still making plenty of money. Plenty.
And having built a strong foundation with Battle Royale experience, a seamless transition into Fortnite was almost guaranteed.
First impression of the game, it's fun.
When considering the previous information about his skill as a professional H1Z1 and
Like, I'm doing fine. I get 600 to 1,000 average concurrent viewers per stream. Sometimes with hot topics like what's going on with Tickle TV, there's more, but that's an exception, not the rule. 600 to, I would even say realistically, average 800. I do okay. Motherfucker's getting over 10 times the amount of concurrent viewership per stream, and that's him. I can't even, that alone, he's probably making literally over 10 times the money than me per stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, him failing is like someone else's dream, you know, and I'm not knocking him for it. I'm just trying to give you a perspective on failure in his industry, you know. And yeah, and he had the right image for the right game at the right time, and he was, like he said, smart with his money. Who knows? He may pop off again with another game, but he's still doing A-okay. I heard Hasbro is releasing a new toy called Tickle Me Quantum. Could you imagine you get a Tickle Me Quantum doll that goes...
I am thoroughly tickled.
Quantum Chen needs to convince us. Dude, whenever someone... Again, Quantum, you could say whatever the fuck you want to. I am telling you to the camera right now, I would never attack you for your sexual preference or your religion. be happy with who you want to be happy with, so long as it's legal and consenting and an adult. Okay? But come on, dude. You just project. You're projecting. Like, I am a straight man. Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations. I'll give you the gold I don't want a penis in my ass star.
PUBG player. It should come as no surprise
That sounded like I was talking about a brown star, but you get my point.
that Ninja was a natural at Fortnite from the very first week. He dropped his first 20 kill game only 12 days after the game's release.
Yeah, right place at the right time.
Oh, 20 bomb bitches!
And his first 25 kill game only 3 days after that. The audience didn't flock to his channel on the very first day. However, the fact that Fortnite had a new player base meant that Ninja had exposure to a new audience.
And he was really good at a game that was just picking up that. I mean, there was Fortnite before it, but at that point, I remember everyone was talking about it. Jeff Keighley at the Game Awards had the devs up there, so he was good at a game. He had that right young image at a time when a game is popping off, and he was really one of the top people at playing it. It's a recipe for a whirlwind of a success. But of course, you're not going to stay on top there. But what I was saying about his numbers now, it's like, oh, now he went from hundreds of thousands of people streamed to 10,000. From a guy who does this for a living, he's okay. He's not going to be in a box with a cup shaking it to try to get money, I assure you. Hey, Rich, how are you? Got the Steam Deck, and I'm loving it. It's so much better than my Intel-powered 1X player. Oh, of course, dude. Now, again, I'm not sponsored by Ioneo. They've sent me a review, and that's it. So I don't want anyone to think I'm saying this from a... The AMD Ioneo stuff is badass. They're coming down with the price with it too. Like, I think, what are they? I don't want to speculate on the price of that because I don't know yet. But the Ioneo 2 is going to have 4 more compute units and 4 more physical cores than the Steam Deck. Is definitely going to give it a performance advantage. But the thing about the Steam Deck is it's still going to be cheaper, even if they come down in price, which I hear they are. And Steam's OS is perfect for it. It turns PC gaming into a more convenient console-like experience. So we'll see, man. It's going to be exciting in that realm, and I'm here all for it, baby.
This new audience liked him as he'd carried over a genuine, almost toxic personality that he'd developed during the H1Z1 and PUBG days when he'd only had a small following. The fact that he had this small following meant he really had nothing to...
Just another take on the Acme stuff. It's insane, but has anyone thought he was banned because in Wilkesville, YouTube, it's worse being a... Dude, I stopped that. I mentioned something like that before, and it's dumb. Because here's how I could debunk that easily, JB, and I initially said it, and it was stupid. It's Pride Month. There's no way in hell YouTube would side with someone like him. There has to be some other fucking reason. You get what I'm saying? So, just keep that in mind. Like everything else in life, I never heard of Fortnite until months after. Yeah, me either. No, I didn't hear about Fortnite until it was... And it's not my... You know what, though? Actually, I watched my son play it, and there's like a team deathmatch now. I actually may start playing it. Giant Man Child plays Fortnite. Maybe I'll be the next ninja, except with instead of blue hair, I'll have a big white fucking beard. Fucking beard. I love birds. Go spread your cheeks and just go to town, all right? Don't tell anybody. Brown Star, fist of the Brown Star, Conchiro, fist my ass. Dude, yeah, that's the first thing I thought of when I heard Fist of the North Star, because I'm an asshole. Also, did you hear about Wings being featured in the New York Times? Yeah. Dude, the trolling with him got out of control. Doesn't matter if he feeds it or not. Leave the fucking guy alone. I'll probably make a video on that tomorrow, maybe Monday, definitely. He's also in the movie Free Guy? I never heard of that. Why am I moaning into the microphone?
lose with regards to how he acted on camera. He could be toxic, kind, annoyed, happy, whatever. It didn't matter because it always came off as authentic and genuine. In addition to this, his small audience meant he wasn't inundated with sponsorships, business opportunities, and other extracurricular activities chewing up his time. It was just
Because they weren't there yet.
raw, unfiltered gaming all day, every day, trying to become as skilled as possible to provide the best content possible. With this
Love living by the beach, but hate sand. Oh yeah, dude. Don't have sex on the beach either.
approach, growth was inevitable. Ninja began to ride the tsunami-sized Fortnite wave as each and every gamer was looking for a new pro player to watch. 1 million views turned into 7 million views the next month, then 35 million views by
Yeah, he got on this shit at the perfect time.
January 2018, only 1 month later. At around the same point in time, approximately 3 months after the game's release, Ninja had become what many considered to be the best all-round player in the game, and was certainly one of the first people that came to mind when thinking about pro Fortnite players. With such, his Twitch followers also exploded exponentially, growing from 500,000 to 3 million over the course of only 4 months, placing him in the position of the most followed Twitch streamer and the first streamer ever to reach 3 million followers. This would help him to then break the world record for the most concurrent viewers on a Twitch stream ever after he and Drake streamed to 628,000 people, which would then be broken again after Ninja hosted an amateur professional tournament to over 680,000 people only 1 month after that. Ninja basically had a Fortnite viewership monopoly for the first 6 months of the game. He was better than everyone else, more dedicated to streaming than everyone else, had an excellent attitude, and was a generally likable person. Everyone could agree that at the time, his 125,000 average Twitch viewers per stream and 200 million monthly views on YouTube were 110% deserved. However, the landscape was shifting.
Yeah, I agree. But there's a chance that you are a virgin not by choice if you are a fan of Quantum TV.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Just saying. You don't idolize a guy like that because things have gone well in life. Let's put it that way. Are your membership animation sprites from Dead Ahead, Zombie? No. Not as far as I love your channel, man. Watch you all the time. My animation sprites? What are you talking about? Show me one.
Underneath Ninja's
But
feet.
no, they're not.
Other players, streamers, and YouTubers were beginning to match his skill level. In April 2018, Ninja's peak month on both Twitch and YouTube, we saw players like Tfue uploading 36 kill solo v squad matches, High Distortion was dropping a 30 bomb every second day, and generally speaking, the skill gap that had helped Ninja to stand out in the beginning had well and truly begun to close by mid-2018. As other players were becoming better at the game, there was now significantly more competition for Ninja's channel on Twitch, and in the days of PUBG, he explained that more competition hurt his overall viewership.
Dr. Disrespect, Shroud, Summit, Tim the Tatman. I have to compete with all of these people to just take away of a huge pool of people from, like when they're not on, I'm up to like 12, 13, 14K sometimes.
In addition to increasing Twitch competition from individuals like
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing with gaming news on YouTube.
Tfue, it seemed as though
That's why even back in the day, I didn't just stick to it because I saw. I'm not. Believe me, I'm not a business genius by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm like, man, there's a lot of people that are gonna be doing the same thing I'm doing. There already was. Now it's like, Jesus Christ, you type in a news topic for gaming, it's like 8 fucking miles long. I'm 26, still a virgin, and don't like Quantum TV, but I do have a spray tanned ass.
Ninja began to invest less energy into what blew him up in the first.
Yes, a straight Christian man. We could watch his video next. I did react to Quantum's new video before. Wait, is there another? No. If it's not on this topic, no, I'm not giving him any fucking free press. What is his new video?
First place, being a professional gamer, and rather focus more energy on being a.
And it's not even over. He's still getting like 10,000 viewers. Do you know how much money? That is thousands upon thousands of dollars a night. Oh man, things are tough for him. I don't know if he'll survive.
Branded celebrity. He began to get involved in sponsorship deals with big companies. He started flying around the country doing meetings and interviews.
The last 6 months, flying everywhere and doing all these interviews and meetings.
While he'd upgrade his streaming room to a super expensive top tier Ninja dojo.
Embroidered Ninja chair. This is where I'm going to be controlling all of the professional cameras in the room. Camera angle 1, camera angle 2, and camera angle 3. For the doggy bowl.
The room looked fantastic, there's no doubt about it, but it felt very commercial and it lacked the relatability and authenticity that had helped him to grow in the beginning. Now perhaps Ninja felt as though he needed to take this path of
Yeah, but again, how long was he going to be at the top of his game for being famous for one game? So why not make as much money as you can make? What he didn't have an evergreen genre of Twitch streams. You know what I mean? He wasn't a commentator. He was a gamer who was good at certain kinds of games. Well, no. That doesn't make you not a virgin. Also, never heard of Quantum TV or the Ackman until you start talking about them. Well, here we are. And it's going to be that way for a while.
Public appearances and material stream improvements in order to continue the growth of his brand. But other streamers like Tfue were certainly proving this to be the opposite. Turner was just this relatable dude living with his dad and brother at their messy suburban house in Florida. He'd win sometimes, jump out the window, reveal his backyard full of junk, and continue on playing. Now obviously, it'd be ridiculous to claim that Tfue or any other creator's rise was directly responsible for Ninja's fall, but it did show that there were other players and streamers who just seemed more focused, relatable, or watchable. Ninja's viewership began to dive pretty rapidly.
Yeah, I don't hear about Tfue as much anymore either, though. Dude, it's just what happens when you do these... like, I always think of Stampy with Minecraft. I think he actually did a video on him, too, but it's true. Like, yeah, Minecraft is still wildly popular, I know, but... You know, you're not... Stampy went from getting, like, what, like 10 million fucking views a video to, like, 20,000? You know? I'm at Walmart. Is there any seltzer you recommend? Horse piss.
In the 6 months after.
Stampy's still a thing, but he's like a live streamer now. He's not, I mean, his videos don't get the viewership. What do they get, like 30 to 100,000 views?
His peak. And in the process, it would also come to the surface that Ninja's extreme level of fame had brought about a further shift in his attitude and public image. As mentioned earlier, when Ninja was a comparatively smaller streamer, he really had nothing to lose when it came to being his authentic, unfiltered self. However, after blowing up, he made the conscious effort to shift his personality into what he thought the audience wanted, as opposed to just being his natural self, specifically, for example, becoming family friendly.
That I don't know, because I haven't tried to fuck with the OS at all. I'm happy with just the Steam OS that's on there, Jimbo, if you're talking about Steam Deck.
Now...
Well, yeah, because again, I don't blame him for any of this, because I'm sure he knew that the ride for this was going to be, it wasn't going to last forever. So yeah, take it all, man.
It's super understandable as to why Ninja would do this. Obviously, the fastest route to success is going to be deliver to the audience exactly.
That's how you found me? With the blippy thing?
What they want.
Stop.
However, when it comes to changing your own personality for the audience, you're getting into risky territory because you're starting to lose the authenticity that people followed you for in the beginning. And an authentic personality like what Ninja had in the beginning is not only an advantage, it's a requirement. It's the ability to say, here's what I think, if you don't like it, I don't care. If you then hate me, so be it, go watch someone else, I'll still be here streaming to those who enjoy what I do. Ninja had become the exact opposite of this. He'd given the audience complete and utter control of what he could and couldn't post.
Yeah, well, I think Stampy ended up being a lot more successful than Spoonie.
Literally, watch this clip where he doesn't even want to shout out his creator code or make a post on Twitter as he didn't want to receive backlash from his audience.
I don't promote my creator code very much because I just get flamed by everybody. I can't tweet 9% of things I want to tweet because like people will they just meme it. They make it into a meme. Selfies, make it into a meme, like why I just post clips now?
All Ninja was doing was showing everyone how spineless he'd become. No wonder people started to hate him. Yet Ninja seemed totally oblivious to the fact that it was because he'd completely abandoned his authentic personality in exchange for his family-friendly, pretending to be nice garbage that everyone could tell was completely fake.
At some point, somehow,
yeah, but that's where the money is. And he got the money. He probably would have made nowhere near what he has in his pocket now if he just stuck to, you know. He made a choice. He could have, but the thing is, he still what is 10,000 people concurrently per stream. Oh, boo-hoo! Wah.
it became the cool thing to like dislike me. Everyone
Watch
hated
anything?
me.
That's how it is.
You done it?
Like
when you get that popular.
It became like the thing to pick on me.
The complaining now felt as though it was coming from a position of entitlement, like he was owed respect from his audience and that it was unfair that he had received so much hate. But criticism from the audience is the price of admission when you decide to become a streamer. And the fact that he continued to complain about being hated just meant he became more and more hated. People looked for specific things to call him out on because they knew they'd get a reaction. Going back to the example of Tfue, you could tell that he didn't even care about the criticism, and therefore he received substantially less criticism in the first place. Now, Tfue wasn't perfect either. He always had something to complain about within Fortnite, but it wasn't in the same crybaby way, acting as if the whole world was always against him for some reason. However, for Ninja, the problem wasn't only increasing competition from better or equally skilled players with more likable personalities.
I thought Tfue got into some shit before, but on top of it though, Tfue never... Did he reach the levels of success as Ninja? I don't think so.
The amount of people watching Fortnite was also beginning to decline. In the year after Ninja had hit his peak, Twitch's average daily Fortnite viewership dropped by 30 to 40%. Fortnite's Google trend graph followed a similar pattern. People were searching for the game less and less every single month. Videos discussing the potential death of Fortnite were going viral, and hating the game for whatever reason became the trendy thing to do. With Ninja's popularity being directly tied to Fortnite's popularity, if the game were to die, Ninja was unavoidably going down with it. This is without a doubt the reason as to why...
Well, how much can you talk and play one single game? I mean, the game is still wildly popular today. It's pretty amazing. Same with Minecraft. How much can you watch and play and see someone watch and play the same fucking game over and over again? It was inevitable. So that's why I don't blame him for taking every possibility possible during that time period, because eventually it's going to fade.
Ninja began to play other games on stream. League of Legends, Apex Legends, Valorant, streaming hundreds of hours on each under the assumption that one of them might be the next big game. Now, it'd be unfair to say that this...
Ah, shit. Yeah, that comes out in like a few days, doesn't it?
This was a stupid idea. Obviously, streamers always have to be on the lookout for what might be the next big game opportunity. So, Ninja dedicated a
That's why I'm so glad I didn't dedicate my streams. I just talk about whatever the fuck I want to. Oh my god, what game is next? Because else people aren't going to watch me.
High percentage of his limited stream time and many YouTube uploads to Valorant, assuming he'd be at the front of the pack when the Fortnite audience decided to migrate over, but the migration never really happened. And in the process, those who wanted to continue watching Fortnite got themselves hooked on other streamers who were providing that Fortnite content, such as Cypher PK. It also didn't help that throughout this process, Ninja wasn't even streaming on the most viewed platform, Twitch, and had instead signed an exclusivity deal with Mixer worth an estimated $50 million. Now, again, it's so hard to comment on whether...
And I'm sure he got to keep, even though they shut down, I'm sure he got to keep a decent chunk of that. Even if it was like 10 million, that's fuck you money. 5 million's fuck you money if you're smart with it. 2 million's fuck you money if you're really smart with it. What do you think, man? He got all this. If he didn't, quote unquote, sell out, like I said, and eventually his star would have fizzled out anyway, he would have made 1/10 of what he made now. And the thing is, that's still a success. 10,000 people during a stream is a successful fucking stream. He kept it all. He's fine. I gotta piss. Yo, isn't that game, Isaiah, gonna be 6 players? It's a lot of birds. Shut up.
this was a good decision made by Ninja, because we don't really know what would have happened if Ninja simply stayed on Twitch, plus the money they paid him was absolutely insane. However, the amount they paid him was representative of something. It was saying this: here's a short-term cash injection because we both know that over the long run, your career is going to take a bit of a dip if you move to Mixer, and a dip his career certainly took. In the video letting everyone
Yeah, but so what?
know he was moving to Mixer, Ninja came out with the same old inauthentic crap, stating,
What are you most excited for about this change?
You know, I feel like this is a really good chance to get back in touch with my roots and really remember why I fell in love with streaming in the first place.
bro, everyone knows the only thing that went through your head when you were offered this deal was, is the money worth the damage that it will do to my reputation? It's ingenuine to try and convince your
Holy shit, $200? God damn.
audience that you
I'll get the
want to move to Mixer because you want to get back in touch with your streaming.
Is that going to be on Steam? I'll probably get it to play. Dude, I'm going to make a video on it, which will probably make me lose a bunch of stubs. But ever since, like, the Steam Deck and INEO, I don't really play my Switch. I'll give Ninja this. He has done a beautiful blue hair. I'd totally unironically get a mullet that color. But again, I think here is the reality of it. He isn't like a variety streamer like, and again, I've never reached his level, so believe me, I'm not delusional. But he knew that this wave that he was on, there was probably gonna never be a wave like it again. Okay? Maybe his career as a very relevant streamer would have lasted a little bit longer. By a little bit longer, I mean like maybe a year. Because people got mad at him because of the fact he sold out. But, you know, every time someone pops off for a singular game or a singular genre of game, you know, they're going to have a short shelf life. You know, so he was smart. I don't blame him for any of the choices that he made here so far, unless, like, you know, he pulled a blippy and shit on another man's balls and ass. Yes, that's something that the actor behind Blippi literally did. No pun intended. I shit you not. You see, get that one? That was funny. Laugh at it, you fucking bird.
Roots. You assume that your audience is so dumb that they won't be able to tell when you're lying through your teeth. Then you sit back.
No, he doesn't care. He didn't have to care. I don't know. I just...
I can wonder why they hate you. It's because you have a propensity towards being a fake piece of shit. Perhaps not everyone agreed, or they just...
Why is he being so harsh on him, man? I guarantee you that anyone in Ninja's position with a game like this would have done the same fucking thing. I'm not defending Ninja. I'm just being a real, like, man, Jesus Christ, you're making it like he's a villain.
Just hadn't figured it out yet, as 12 months after signing the contract, Ninja was still averaging 8,500 concurrent viewers per stream over on Mixer. However, this was substantially less than the 40,000 average viewers he was receiving on Twitch before making the move. Mixer then shut down in July 2020, Ninja returned to Twitch, and he was back.
Maybe meeting you live in. Blippi is like that kid's. My kids actually don't even really watch him anymore, but he does like the kids videos on YouTube. Blippi. Look him up. You'll see what I'm talking about. Well, before he became a kids viewer submitted farts. That's actually a good fucking idea. This is a real fart, and I didn't time stretch it from intro guy's ass. I'm layering them.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
To getting 40,000 views per stream. Well, only briefly. Only 2 months later, his viewership had declined back down to 10,000 average concurrent viewers, similar to the amount he'd been receiving over on Mixer.
Actually, what was it that it's so he's actually, well, if you look at that number, it's about 11,000 viewers in January. Dude, he's fine. He's okay. That's still a very successful streamer. I wish I got 11,000 people watching me per fucking stream.
Mixer. On YouTube, a similar decline was well underway. As lockdowns around the globe were coming to an end, Ninja's viewership dropped from 40 million a month to 25 million a month, then 15 million a month, at which point it was...
Oh no. oh, his career's imploding as he already probably has like 150 million in the bank. Oh, what is ever going to do with that like $4,000 he's making per stream? Poor baby.
It's becoming blatantly obvious that there was a serious lack of innovation and effort being put into the YouTube videos. Most of his titles and thumbnails look like they hadn't improved since 2018, and nothing solidified this more than...
What else does he need to do with him? Make a fucking Picasso painting? I'm not defending Ninja. I don't know him. He wasn't my kind of cup of tea anyway. I don't dislike him. I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? Viewer submitted farts is a very good idea. Maybe something we have. They'll probably bring a lot of viewers in too.
A hilarious tweet made.
Like he's making it like he's like at like Wings of Redemption levels of, you know, like he has like 20 people. There's some people I know that really fell off. Like they were unstoppable. Can't remember any exact names, but they get like 10 views on a live stream now. Like, this is nothing.
One of these thumbnails. On his channel with over 20 million subscribers, Ninja would post a video using this thumbnail, which would be shared on Twitch by Not Luke, stating, "Someone tell Ninja to fix his designer, please, this is hard to watch," and would receive replies such as, "I still can't believe that's actually the thumbnail. I could do better on PixArt on my phone. And how is it possible to be this bad? I feel like he must have done it himself for some reason." Ninja then changed the thumbnail to a thumbnail he had already used for an older video.
He ended up changing it, which to be fair does look a lot better, until you realize it's just a reused thumbnail.
The whole thing just showed that he just wasn't putting in the effort anymore. Not even doing the bare basics like making his own modern looking thumbnail or analyzing how other successful Fortnite YouTubers were titling their videos.
Cause dude, he won the life prize. He won the life prize. It's over. He doesn't have to, he could stop like PewDiePie too. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to. He wants to upload videos, he can. He doesn't want to, he doesn't have to. It's over. He won. He won the prize. Yes, I do. I do watch mini docs in my own time. Richie, you're missing the point. No, I understand the point. I understand why he's no longer, because he sold out and went the corporate route. But here's the thing, that was going to happen. His career was going to flounder, so why not capitalize on it and maximize the profits you make at the peak, which is not going to be long-lived anyway. He won financial life.
People will blame Ninja's downfall on nothing but Fortnite dying, but when looking at someone like CypherPK, who is titling his videos correctly and making extremely meta thumbnails, he's only been getting more and more popular over the same period of time. Over the last 12 months, Ninja's lack of innovation has resulted in a drop from 15 million views a month to between 4 and 6 million views a month. His YouTube channel has become an anti-user-friendly cluttered mess, consisting of a bunch of random shorts and unrelated videos, which when compared to someone like CypherPK, who I consider to be doing things correctly, it's really no surprised that Cypher's gaining 5 to 10 times more views despite having only 1/5 of the subscribers. Ninja knows his career is over. No creator who values and respects their future as an internet personality would ever do something like his recent multifaceted Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. This is the move of someone who knows that they're completely and utterly finished. You'd never see someone like CypherPK or Nick Merckx or even Tfue out here doing this kind of in-depth, unrelated, totally different game brand deal, because they know the degree to which it will affect their reputation and future as a content creator. Ninja's become nothing more than a puppet, a jester, a clown, doing his embarrassing little dance for whatever garbage sponsorship will throw money at him in exchange for the final piece of his rapidly declining career.
Or maybe he's just knows he has a lot of money and he's tired of just, you know what I mean? It's just over. He ain't gonna get another Fortnite. And again, like, dude, 20, what do you say, like 10,000 people, 12,000 people watching per stream? Really? That's plenty of cash, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't know Ninja. I'm not... What is the video that someone wanted me to watch? I frickin' forgot. It's not that I'm, like, defending Ninja. I'm just keeping it real with you. Someone had a video and I wanted to watch it. The quartering. Yes, let's watch the quarterings video. Yes, yes. There was another one too. The quartering is a man. They tried to kill me.
Can I get a countdown?
What is the video? Amy stole Rogan blast. This is the worst thing YouTube has ever done. This video right here. Yeah, Filthy Frank and Half-Life 2 is the shit. This is a video.
You're demonetized. You're an idiot. You're still demonetized. You're a f***ing idiot. What did I do? You threatened to dox YouTube employees. It was a joke, you f***ing idiot. And you photoshopped a cucumber into Quantum TV's mouth. That's because he doxed my mother. No, he didn't dox your mother. He literally called and threatened her. That's not doxing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is doxing. He literally called my mother to pressure me into stop criticizing his stupid videos. How is that not against your TOS? How is that not against your TOS?
This is actually insane. I wish it wasn't Friday when I'm covering this, because I know people always dip out earlier on Fridays and they forget what they should be mad about over the weekend, which I think is
I don't think anyone will forget about this, dude. I assure you.
Essential for most people. But I covered 2 days ago, I believe, might have been, 2 days ago, the situation by a super huge YouTuber with, I think, 1.5 million subs or something like that, who produces video game content, who had his channel completely demonetized. We now know the real reason that happened, and it's actually shocking. Pretty good. Like, it as a content creator, it just shakes you to the core. So I'm not going to go through the history of...
What name did you never hear of? The Ackman or Quantum TV?
Him and this clown shoes Quantum TV guy. Because that would take a long time, and he's already done a great job of that. And other better YouTubers better equipped, or maybe just better, than me have already done that. What has happened since is he has had a series of videos mass flagged.
There's other times that it happened too, like with the G4 TV shit. And here's the thing, I put my pride aside, and I'll, even with like Pat and Ian, how many times have I agreed with them? Is there anything new on the CU podcast about I was about to call it the Coleco Chameleon unironically.
A series of channel flags. His channel has been completely demonetized. Why? Because he made a joke. An obvious joke.
Yes, it is an obvious joke. I agree with him. But I have personally made that, like, we've all said it. Ackman himself even said, like, yeah, that was a bad take. But, like, he was just so, like, flabbergasted and frustrated. That's why he's like, fuck it, I'm going to say it anyway. Should he have said it? Absolutely not. Doesn't mean it was right. But you don't need to be bright to realize that was sarcasm.
And what it appears like, this is just how it looks. And look, YouTube has been an amazing thing for me.
Yes, you can fart him out. As a matter of fact.
Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders.
Cause I'm a Christian straight man.
It has opened doors that I didn't even know existed in life. It's provided me some of the best moments of my life, and also some of the worst.
I was itching my thigh.
Like Wednesday night. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. And
yes, Ray Charles could see that sarcasm. You get an applause span. But it still shouldn't have been said, and even the Ackman himself admitted that. Birds.
And entertaining people, helping people, talking to people.
I'll be just birds.
This is like awesome. I feel like I'm equipped to do it. And to see this happen to another creator is shocking. To have him had it all taken away from him. And I've spoken to him today. Obviously, he's hanging in there. He's doing the best he can. But I don't YouTube says they care about our mental health. Well, it sure doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, Crusher Bed. We're eventually going to do a video on that too. The Atari VCS. Hey, Richard, did you know You Know Nothing UB with a Butthead movie is out this month? Yes, Beavis and Butthead do like the universe or something like that. I can't wait for that.
So,
yes, you can get some tickled fart. Tickled fart.
I
That's
am
a new one.
thoroughly tickled.
Are you saying that Quantum TV farts when his wife tickles him?
I'm not gonna put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Try to relax your anus.
I am in love with you, Richard. Okay, I'm not, but I'm glad you're here. Thank you. And so are the birds are glad I'm here as well, and so are the birds are glad you're here, Tar. You've been around for a long time. I remember your TAR for a very, long. You've been around since 2017, haven't you?
Here's the real reason that he had his entire channel banned, by the way, and some.
Yes.
So, okay.
I want to
stick with me here because I think I'm going to put together why this is happening the way it is. Okay. So.
I'll listen to his
the
take
Act
genuinely.
Man puts out a long video basically discussing, hey, here's a super toxic YouTuber that has numerous reasons why they shouldn't be on the platform, and YouTube isn't doing anything about it. So he called out YouTube. They didn't like that. That's what I believe happened.
It could be that simple. He's right. It could be that simple.
And because of that, it seems like they are retaliating on him because his videos are getting mass flagged and age restricted for no good reason. Most videos, once you're a large creator, that you put out gets flagged by somebody. There's a little legion of people that flag every single video I put out, okay? The reason they don't get taken down is because somebody has to look at that and say, okay, well, this didn't exist.
That's true. I'm sure plenty of my videos get flagged all the fucking time.
The reason they took down the dark days of YouTube, which kind of exposed YouTube's hypocrisy, is because there was a cucumber in it. I'm not kidding.
I don't know if it's hypocrisy or incompetence. We may find a crumb, a trail of crumbs that leads to incompetency, or maybe, like I said, there might be a sympathizer because, like I said, there's bad apples at every company. It's not a shot at the company.
And they said that was, an unclothed act, which of course it was not. It was a picture of a man with a cucumber. If this was an offense, Review Tech would have been banned off the platform a long time ago.
Yes, he's 100% right. I can't say anything about that except he's 100% right. And I get shirtless during my streams, and I kiss bird breasts. That's so, if you consider Quantum TV with a poorly photoshopped cucumber in front of his face sexual, then you probably think that I have an X-rated live stream channel. Jeremy's right. Tar, thank you for the super chat. He's right. There's nothing. I can't say anything else except agree with him.
So what I'm saying is the Act Man exposed YouTube's hypocrisy with his Dark Times of YouTube video, or whatever it was called. I forget. Very good video, though. Sorry, don't take the title thing personally. I haven't had a lot of sleep lately. I think it was the Dark Days of YouTube, or whatever.
Stop watching those 4-screen pie videos. Maybe you'll get more sleep. Oh, shit. I'm kidding.
It had kind of laid out all the stuff where YouTube was screwing up, right? They probably, in my opinion, got a little offended and allowed an existing mass flagging campaign by Quantum TV's people to work. What I'm saying is, I don't know this for sure, but this is how it looks. YouTube got butthurt that he was calling them out about. Some people at YouTube got butthurt about him calling them out.
This is all very possible. There's nothing crazy about what he's saying here.
While this happened, he was undergoing a mass flagging campaign. Flagging campaign.
Flagging, you said it right.
And I think that they just allowed some of them to go through because they were mad at him. I can't prove that. But if you let an entire video go down and get a community guideline strike for a cucumber...
This is actually a really good take from the quartering. I have to give it to him.
That to me seems like malice. That seems to me like I'm going to take the least credible, the least charitable view of this and impose the maximum penalty. They could have just demonetized the video. Sometimes like my thumbnails get too spicy and they will demonetize the video for that. Or something like that. They don't give you a strike for it unless it's like straight up. You know what I mean? Like bouncing bobs. That wasn't the case. It was a cucumber. Then several of his other videos get age restricted. It feels like some sort of rogue...
Dude, it's a very long story, Peter. That if I bring you on the rabbit hole of that, I'll be here till 6. It's just, it's too complicated to explain in a sitting.
YouTube employee. Everybody's like, what the heck? Why is he getting demonetized? This is crazy. I made a video about it. And YouTube finally replied. The admin says, my channel is now officially demonetized. What does YouTube replies and says, as discussed, they had told him this in private before. Your YouTube partnership program suspension followed your now...
Hopefully it doesn't have to get there, but it looks like that's going to happen.
Deleted tweet threatening to dox the families of YouTube employees and creators. We don't take these decisions lightly. Want you to know we're taking your concerns just as seriously. We'll keep working with you directly on this. Now I want to provide some context for what was an obvious joke. He writes, I'm excited to announce a new series of videos I'll be making on YouTube called Doxing Adventures with the Act Man. In it, I'll be doxing and harassing the family members of YouTube creators and other content creators. It's sure to have lots of family fun. Ha ha ha. Below it, he continued.
Explain the Chris Chan lore in 1 minute? Nah. You mean not even a month you could explain all that.
With YouTube's new policy changes that allow doxing and invasion of privacy, I'm fully allowed to make these videos. Please stay tuned for new generation of advertiser-friendly content. An obvious joke about his previous video.
Yes, very painfully obvious joke.
Where Quantum TV literally called his mother, recorded the call. I don't know if he uploaded it to YouTube. I think he did. I heard the audio somewhere, so I don't know. But, like, this is why they demonetized his entire channel. Like, you took... I mean, and these are humans. A human read this and said, yup, this is a direct threat to dox YouTube employees.
You need 5 cucumbers, of course.
Cucumbers. You
got more than 5.
You've got to be kidding me. There's no way a human read this and was like, yep, he's super serial. He's got to go. Especially with the second part, right? If you read any of the comments, you would know. If you knew if you took 5 seconds to email.
Yeah, I could see like maybe a suspension temporarily, but to fucking kill his monetization, that's the death of a channel. Yeah, someone got me. His video made someone look really bad that didn't like that they looked really bad, and they wanted to make an example of him. Like, hey, other people out there, you want to make us look bad? Yeah, don't do it. But the Streisand effect applies with this. You think other people are going to be quiet about it? Whoever made this judgment call at YouTube? Stop. Do you really think that that's... Come on.
Email the guy, by the way. A creator partner. He has a creator partner. So he has a creator partner who could have just emailed him and be like, bro, what's this? And he could just be like, oh, it's an obvious joke. And by the way, he deleted the tweet anyway, even though YouTube says that they don't, you know, they can't investigate deleted videos. Well, I guess they can punish you for deleted tweets. Here's another tweet. Feeling spontaneous. Might use my YouTube channel to promote hate speech that advocates for bad behavior against protected groups. Luckily, YouTube is the perfect place for someone like me. Feeling cute. Might copyright strike some other YouTube channels for funsies. These are all obvious references to Quantum TV and everything that was going on in that situation. Now, look,
obvious shit is obvious.
People make mistakes. When I saw this happen, I forget who I was talking to. I was watching a video on it. It was Chris, I think. Chris Reagan's video. He basically said the same thing that I felt, because as creators, we see this happen all the time. It's like when it happened, there's a reason that like I didn't make a video about it, because I was like, they're gonna fix this. This is absurd. Why would they ever demonetize him? That's crazy, right? And then they did. And then not only did they, but they stuck to it and said it wasn't a mistake. These are obvious.
I guarantee you there's going to be some people at YouTube that are going to be like, oh, it was great working here. And there's going to be the boilerplate executive PR letters put out on Twitter once the dust settles and we find out what happened. Yeah, this is just, I never thought I would see anything like this. I mean, I know the system always screws up and people abuse the copyright system, but this circumstance, never thought I would see anything like this in a million years.
Jokes. Poking at the hypocrisy that this other content creator who doxes and goes after people's families and stuff is allowed to exist on the YouTube platform. That's what this is all about. The entire video, The Dark Days of YouTube, was about this guy has 500 reasons why he should be banned off the platform. And YouTube looked at them, which they did, and said, nah, he's cool. It's insane. This feels totally retaliatory and targeted to me. Retaliatory and targeted. It shakes me to my core as a content creator who has made videos on this platform for over a decade that has made YouTube millions.
And think about the precedent that it sets. Like, hey, if someone is genuinely doing something on the platform that's wrong, if for whatever reason we're not in the mood to deal with it, or maybe the person is a fucking super right-wing weirdo like cute Quantum TV is and sides with them, and like there has to be checks and balances in place. Like, okay, so this or maybe like before a decision is made on if you suspend someone's account or puts a strike on their account, or if you put a strike on their account, or if you demonetize or whatever, that like 3 different people have to check it. You know, now look, there's so much content uploaded to YouTube. Maybe they make it like if a subscriber has, and I hate making it that larger channels, but if you get a lot of traffic to a video, you know, or if you make your living on there, it should be checked by multiple people before the switch can be flipped to put a suspension or put a strike or whatever. Because you don't know because human beings in general, not just everywhere, there's always a portion of people that are terrible people, and there needs to be checks and balances, just like in a government, hopefully, to like stop the bad guys, because bad guys are everywhere, at every place you go to, at every company you work at. So to mitigate it, they should put some kind of mechanism in place. You know what I'm saying? Rich, I need 5 cucumbers. I think I gave you 5. I'll give you
My videos have made YouTube millions of dollars in advertising. Many millions. And like they could just say, "Oh, we're gonna choose to look at an obvious joke you made out of and remove all context and demonetize it." And this dude made video game content. He's not even like a political commentator. It's absolutely ridiculous. YouTube, you've got to restore this guy's monetization. Look, worst case, okay? Worst case, you've made your point, right? You've made your point. You could say, look, we gave him a 3-4 day suspension. I mean, you had Logan Paul filming dead
corpse in the woods. He's right again.
Dead bodies in the forest, and you only demonetized him for like a week or a month or whatever it was. Okay? Like, you've made your point, guys. He wasn't threatening you. I stand side by side with you at YouTube against people that would do this type of thing. And I would agree that if they were doing this type of thing, they should be banned. But this is just not that. Please fix this.
I can't wait to find out what happened to get here. I can't, because it'll be fucking interesting. All right, guys, I know it's a short stream tonight, but I'm tired. I also streamed earlier today for a few hours, too. So I will be back tomorrow with more content, more birds, and I'll see you guys then, and have a good evening. I always leave the chat on.